Welcome to the Lost Lives, where we tie up victims in horror movies and TV shows, action flicks, music videos, and beyond. I am your host, William Pride. But the world of the deathbed that eats, I am people knows me as Nexus. Well, today I'm actually sinking into the world of the surreal horror films of the movie of the that doesn't just creak, it kills. The deathbed that the bed that eats. A 1977 folk horror fever dream written by George Barry. The only film that is shot in Detroit in the early 70s. On a budget of $3,000. This film was shelved decades only be discovered officially on release in 2003. Honestly, this film, after Barley actually, the family discussed, got a cult phenomenon. Until the DVD release, the film was circulated on bootleg DVDs in the UK. They called following without Barry even knowing it existed. Even is narrated by the ghost of Aubrey Barris, the real-life Victorian artist, who actually cursed to watch the bed carnage unfold the bed. The comedian Pat Oswald helped revive the notorious notoriety in the 2000s setup Werewolves and Lollipop, where you're absurdity of a bed that eat people. So, in 1897, a demon fell in love with a mortal woman. He called her a bed to follow to make love to her, but the woman died during the act. With his grief turned blood. His bloody tears soaked into the mattress and brought it to life. Every 10 years, the demon awakes from the mattress and the bed begins to feed. So, how many lives did the bed take? Let's find out and get to the lives lost. Before I just start, the scenes of the movie are what the bed actually. The breakfast, lunch, dinner, and just desserts. The first is breakfast. Let's begin. Honestly, breakfast is actually the movie opened up with the bed already awake, munching on something, and Ben mansion with a cursed bed sit on the stone chamber surrounded by ornaments, but on a house. We meet the art, artist, the artist, Dave Marsh, a person behind the painting. We actually will learn more about him later. Cursor to watch the carnage behind me. We have the two trespassers, a young couple, played by Dresser Stone and Ed Orbe, who actually is the first victims. Arrive there for looking for a cozy place, plan to lock them in a mysterious and force them into the bedroom. Honestly, the boyfriend lights the candle, they kiss, the mood shifts, the bed is awake and hungry. The apple dissolves the apple, drink the wine, and dissolves the bucket of fried chicken. All before the couple notices. Boyfriend realized the chicken gone and shrug it off, and they actually kiss. And the fish, they come to offspring sexy time, but at 10 minutes and 2 seconds, the couple was devoured. The boyfriend. Lunch. The bell list and the bed stirs and the title card appears. Then lunch. It's actually lunchtime. The lawyers have to speak of the old days of the victims of vanished. And I can't count them. Because, well, today I can't count them because, well, it's because it's supposed to be on screen and it only shows in the newspaper. The bed has been fed in 2 years, but it only awakens in 10 years. But now it's hungry again. 3 women who actually in the mirror's face. Susan, played by Julie Ritter, Dan played Gemma Hall, and Sharon, played by Rosen Luberg. Susan, they're all here to liquidate the property, and Susan actually feel uneasy. She got a bloody nose, and she actually nervous, and she isn't well, so she grabbed her suitcase and changed it to her pajamas and lied down and rest on the bed. The fireplace is nearby and allows her to sleep. And Susan dreams of moths and bugs as she fixing to eat, and she ate one. The bed pulled the blanket away and her nightshirt, and the acid foam began to bubble. The crucifix start to saw her throat, slowly and silently. Then, at 28 minutes and 48 seconds, the bed pulled her under and devoured her. The lunch continued flashback. Her skull was in the bottom of the pool, a grown faith. As Sharon's brother, William Russ, honestly, fun fact, he's actually Corey's dad from Boy Meets World. Honestly, he actually no stranger. He is also in Willie's, but this Willie's is an anthology that is a kid's anthology. Arrives ask here is she is while Diana picks up flowers outside. Unaware of the danger, the bed moans. It don't know Diane isn't there. Sure, sense something wrong. The bed devours Susan's suitcase and eat the flower on the bed and the entire picnic basket. Flashback recalls of the past victims of the mattress. 3707, 3307, 3351, 3407, 3426. A male priest, played by Jock Brannis, is devoured. A elderly woman is eaten off screen. A young girl is consumed. A girl with polio is simply sitting on her bed and devoured without warning. Now it's dinner. The bed oozes exit foam. It's not hungry, it's ravenous. 8 people, a mix of 3 men and 5 women, lie on the bed, and some sleep, some flirt, and all around place and around time. And 6 men and 2 women under the blanket at 38 minutes and 44 seconds. The bed devoured them off screen. No scream, no struggle, just foam, silent and disgust. Gone in a single scene. And the flashback of the poker game and the final flashback. We actually have a few 2 gangsters played by Selma Eid and Fred Albert sit on the bed and play cards, but the foam actually they draw, and the first gangster at 40 minutes and 56 seconds is devoured, and they were fired out of the bed after it happened. The second one actually fired. They actually fired from the same gun and leave behind a smaller cigar. The fade at 41 minutes and 08 seconds. Then come most tragic of all. At the 41 second and 51 seconds, the artist is finally devoured off screen. His death marked an era. The witness is actually, he was actually a victim, but he actually is actually a spirit. It's still dinner. The artist recounts the bad origin about a young maiden who actually, a demon that actually fall in love with a young maiden in the 1897, who actually conjures a bed to make love, but she died during the act at 43 minutes and 37 seconds. The demon wept tears of blood onto the bed and it came to life. Now the bed actually devoured the descendants. A, but by the rules of the lives lost count, I only can tally the deaths on screen, or if they have any clear evidence of their being dying. At 43, 44, at 38 seconds and 44 minutes, and unnamed woman was devoured off screen. At 45 minutes and 38 seconds, an unknown victim is found by a single shoot. Back in the present, Sharon reminds the bed, the demon of the lost one, and Diana stayed behind in case of Susan returned, while Sharon goes search. Diana lights the fireplace for a wine, get drunk, smokes, and lie down in bed. 1. Never fall asleep with a cigarette in your bed because you might get burned or burn the sheets. Diana dreams of Susan and herself read by the fire. The pages are blank, and the fire revealed the book of the dead. She sweats, wakes, and the bed tried to eat her, and she bleeds. The bed attacks. Diana pulls herself barely free. She dragged herself across the floor towards the door, but the bed isn't done feeding. She reached the stairs. She make it out? Nope. Sharon tried to run over to get her. She tries, but it's too late. At 59:04, actually, she tried to help. The bed pulled Diana back and devoured her. But honestly, what actually happened is the bed cleans herself up. The Sharon brother arrived and confused and desperate. He called for Diana and tried to open it, and the eyeball. He grabbed a knife, and tried to stab the bed and it moved. His hands turned to bone, decayed, and fell to like a fell operator. He Shannon hold him up. They're together now, broken but bonded. The others speak out that he told Shannon what be done. Gather the bones, spill the blood, and light the fire begin to lit. Outside the maiden and they finally destroyed the bed. I am not counting the bed because not humanoid. And the movie ends with the bed destroyed and all the victims lost. Lost did the bed that eats have. Let's find out and get to the numbers. Wait, why my chair feel funny? Oh my, that chair. The chair that eats. Oh wait, it's there. Okay, let's get to the numbers. For my total of the deathbed, the bed that eats, I counted 13 people lost their lives in deathbed, the bed that eats. 6 males and 7 females. A slightly more females than males fall prey to the carnivorous mattress that were created by the bloody tears of the typical demon. With a running time of 77 minutes, we got a grim kill ratio of lives lost every hour at 5.92 minutes. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Susan. With honestly, this is her cross necklace gets saw in the throat and being devoured is actually gruesomely poetic and earns the top honor. The Wimpy Acts reward. The Wimpy Acts dullness will actually go to the young girl who is only seen by her teddy bear off screen. Lacked the punchline and claims a bigger that not even claim a bigger spotlight. Released in 1977, the Seville Fever Dream never received a sequel. Perhaps wisely so. Honestly, I actually love this movie. It's actually a good folk horror, and it's actually amazing. I am Willie Pride. This has been my Lost Lives Count. Coming up on my Lost Lives Count, we're doing Waxworks. Waxworks is a horror film talking about the people who talking about the guy who actually directed Sundown the Vampire Retreat, and he actually directed Hellraiser. And Waxworks have not only one but 2 movies. Waxworks and Waxworks 2 Lost in Time. Waxworks is actually got one person from a movie you all know, Gremlins. Tune in for my next Lost Lives Count, only on Ultimate Nexus. And also, if you actually want, I tell you where to go. Go to Tubi. That way you see Waxworks. Have a good day. Bye.